don't go live, I don't get paid either.
You don't got to deal with people spamming L's.
I had to deal with not only adults, but I also had to deal with children.
We deal with children every day, too.
We deal with tens of thousands of children and adults.
The Lacey Thugs are... Do you not know who the Lacey Thugs are?
Hypothetically, if you all of a sudden you lost all your followers, what would you do?
I know what he'll do. Get up.
No, I'm asking
Trigger
him.
warning.
I'm asking him. What would you
Job.
do if you lost completely? I didn't even watch you anymore. What would you have to do? You would have to actually have to go to work. Oh my God, did I just cuss at you?
That's a slur.
I think something you guys aren't taking into account. Say we get a brand deal. I got to post on an Instagram story. I got to go find the 4 local cans. I got to make sure, I got to make sure I get the 4 local can. And
Not to mention,
You have to do work.
it ruins our Twitter impressions, too.
I got to tag them.
And then that goes into falling off.
I got a question for Rhonda. Rhonda, have you ever done a subathon?
What do you think's harder? 24-hour open surgery, like when you're helping with, the doctor center, or a 24-hour stream?
24-hour open surgery.
Oh, brother.
Short-handed.
We're saving thousands, you're saving one.
So I'm Angelina, and I work as an executive assistant.
You're right. You're right. She's right. She's right. She's right.
Fortunately, I have a beautiful girlfriend that does all of that stuff for me when I get home. But if I You said that for the first 4 years you started streaming, you had no income. How are you able to survive?
I lived with my mom. I was 16.
So that to a certain extent is privilege.
That's privilege.
It is.
But my mom. How's that privilege?
It's privilege because you have the support system to have a place to live.
Well, at 15, 16, I would hope I have parents that would live with me.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't, and they have to take 9
That's
to
a whole
5.
different discussion. So a lot of people don't have houses.
A lot of
when they
people
working
don't
9 to
have
5s?
families that support them or accept
But that's a
them.
whole different conversation. What is that?
There's literally doctors who do one surgery and make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Because they were trained for decades and they had to go to
So
school.
were we.
You went to school to be a content creator?
Streamer University.
I started making content when I was 12 years old. It started out playing Call of Duty trick shotting. I don't think anybody in this room could hit a crane shot. So I physically can't haul around bags of makeup. You physically could never trick shot. You could not hit a crane shot. You can't 1080. You can't hold a controller and make a 200K montage. You don't know about dry streaks. You don't know about hit markers.
But when you're done, you're
You
done.
don't know about if the Elgato wasn't on.
No disrespect, but what you do, I'm not your target audience. So break it down for me, because I don't even get it.